So when we get the objection, we got to keep beating into our heads. I don't have to defend here. I've got to be curious about where they're coming from. So if you get caught up in, I got to defend, it's a mandated disclosure form. Hold on here, guys. It's mandated that we as realtor give them the form. Connecticut has made a rule that if you're a licensed real estate agent in the state of Connecticut, you have to give them the agency disclosure form. There is no laws that consumers have to accept form. Here's the other thing. Because we have a license to sell real estate in the state of Connecticut, we have to follow certain laws and rules and regulations. A consumer doesn't have to sign a buyer agency form to see a house. A consumer can go to an open house, a consumer can call the listing agent, a consumer can go knock on the door and say, I see a sign in your ground for sale. It's also on Zillow. I've reached out to 3 agents. They all want me to sign a form, and I don't want to sign a form. I just want to see your house. And the guy can open the door. He owns the freaking property and say, come on through. See the house. The consumers, if we say to them, you have to do this, it's going to push them away. The phrase is like, what makes you say that? I didn't know I'd sign a form. What makes you say that? Would it help if you and I got onto a call and I walk you through everything so that you fully understand, right? Would it help if? What do you understand? What's your experience? These are all questions that we should be going to as opposed to defending the position that we have some made-up realtor rules that we have to do these forms. There's a variety of ways that we can get this form signed. The reason why we're mentioning it on the call up front is so that people don't feel like we're baiting them in and then switching it up on them. That's how a lot of consumers are going to feel here pretty soon when an agent says, I can see you at this 123 Main Street, and they show up to 123 Main Street and they're standing in the driveway like this, and the consumer comes up and they're like, hey, in order to see this house, we got to sign this form. Whoa, what do you, you told me you were going to meet me at the house at 3:15. I didn't know I'd sign a form. The reason we're being ethical, the reason we're doing it the right way is so that when we meet people for the first time, they don't feel like they just got had. So that when we have the conversation in the driveway, we've already mentioned it on the call. We've already sent the forms to their email or their text or whatever ahead of time so that we're being fully transparent. We've got to follow these rules. They don't, which means there's a variety of shapes and forms that we can help educate them on the value of using us. It doesn't have to take place on a phone call. It doesn't have to take place on the e-signature. It can take place in the driveway if we follow the proper steps to at least sending it over.
At BAMX, we listen to what real estate professionals want and need. That's why our platform is filled with sought-after courses, content, and tactical assets for your business. And that's why we launched BAMX in a box with templates and scripts done for you, delivered each Friday. The best part? It's not coming from panel pontificators who bought their followers and don't sell any real estate. It's coming from top agents, team leaders, and content creators in the industry. It's education that actually shows you how to do what you need in today's market. And now it includes editable templates and scripts so you can easily deliver that knowledge to your database. Every day, we continue to add more content into BAMX, into our private Facebook community, content that works, content that our members have exclusive access to daily. Do not wait any longer. Use code Byron and join the thousands of agents taking their business to the next level today. Code Byron for 10% off. I'll see you in BAMX.